Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and I finished it. I'm so excited. I got my act together yesterday afternoon and managed to get it finished. So it is tied with sari silk, and she measures 9 by 6, and it's a one signature journal in a file folder, one of those large file folders that I folded up to make a pocket. So it's not very gator mouth. I kept it under control. There's actually a lot of stuff in there, so I was proud of myself that it came out not super gator mouth. So it's tied with sari silk. And on the front cover, this is from my Easter bonnet Digi, this lady here, and then a Tim Holtz rose. This is from Sarah, Roxy Creations by Sarah. She has a doily kit, and that one's in there, and a pink doily, and then you guys watched me collage the whole outside, and it ended up coming out really nice, so I was pleased because I was worried it was going to have weird bumps and stuff, and it doesn't. And then I just put some nice vintage lace along the spine here, and this was given to me by Robin. Thank you, Robin. And then I'm going to open that up, and so because it was a really large file folder, I folded it up here to make pockets. And so in the pocket there's a journaling card that's been stitched around, and then I did do the collage all on the inside as well. And this is Medieval Mirage. Oh, I forgot to say, this is a design team project for Medieval Mirage. This is her Ode to Jane digital download is what's mostly in here. There's other stuff in here because this is like Gail Augustinelli's, this is mine. I believe this one is Sarah again, Roxy Creations by Sarah. There's some of Rachel's in here as well. So yeah, there's a mix of stuff, but it's mainly Medieval Mirage Ode to Jane. So this is one of the pages from the Ode to Jane, and I added the beautiful little rose trim there. And then this is Feminine Finesse, another one of Joff's digitals at Medieval Mirage. And I did a little fabric ruffle there on some tea-dyed paper. And then this is from my Easter bonnet Digi as well. And so is this lady, but the background is Medieval Mirage, Ode to Jane. And on the back I have avocado dyed paper. And all these quotes that you'll see throughout the journal are in the Ode to Jane digital download, which is really nice to have full quotes to put with it. This is a piece of the doily that I got from BB Craft. I just tore a piece off and put it under there, so that was kind of fun. And then these pearls are also from BB Craft, or not, I do that all the time. It's In Love Arts for these. And then we have a journaling card from Medieval Mirage, and this is her Illuminated Flora Digi. And then one of the quotes again, I just backed it with lined coffee dyed paper. So it's a little pocket there, and then a tuck here. And this lady is from my Easter bonnet. Some of them I kept the larger size, and other ones I shrunk. So that's why they're different sizes there. This is Tailor Made Journals of Wallpaper, and that's her set 3, because that's the one I have. I don't have any of the other ones. So. And this is Medieval Mirage Ode to Jane. And this is Ode to Jane, and then this is just a little book page from a floral book that I have, and some not coffee dyed, avocado dyed paper, and it was a longer piece from Denise at Wondubar Crafts, and so I've folded that over to make a pocket. And this is in Joff's digital download, so I backed it with that's that faux coffee dyed paper from Amazon. Try to remember to link that, but that's a nice journaling. You can journal on this, you can journal on the back, you can journal on the card on the inside, so that's fun. And it just tucks in that pocket. And this is the Ode to Jane that's on that page, and the quote, and I just added a little rosette. And this letter is also in the Ode to Jane digital download, so that's kind of fun. It's like a love letter. And then there's beautiful grounds there and florals. And then I put a piece of that, one of those doilies from In Love Arts shop, and then I added a little teacup there. And this is Allie the Cockney crafter. That's her chai mocha kit, or mocha chai. I get it backwards, but she's just got the one coffee and tea stain paper kit, so that's that one. And this is the Ode to Jane. And then there's a couple journaling cards, and these are both in Joff's digital download. And this one's backed with that pink painter's paper that I get at Home Depot. And then this one's avocado dye. Just a little pocket, and this pocket is also Medieval Mirage. And she also has these little words like the Regency, and I just added a piece of gold fabric there and a pearl. And some music paper that's been avocado dyed, and this is Tailor-Made Journals. This is my Easter bonnet, Digi, and Ode to Jane. This is also Ode to Jane, and that's the other side of that book page that I put in there. Or no, this is a different one. And this is Allie, the Cockney Crafters Digi, and some more Tailor-Made Journals, avocado dye. And then there's a envelope here with a little tiny Tim Holtz paper clip, and it opens up, and inside there's a journaling card, and then on this side it has one of the ladies from, this is from Ode to Jane. I just cut her out. She was on one of the journaling cards, and I just cut her off of the journaling card. And there's just some lace there on some tea dyed paper. This is another one of those In Love Art Shop's doilies, and one of the stickers that I got from them as well. They're like washi stickers, roses. And Allie the Cockney Crafters Chai Mocha. And then this is Ode to Jane again. And this is not Ode to Jane. That's in one of Joff's other kits. And I think that one might be Eclectic Essence, I believe is that one. And here's a doily. And then the Ode to Jane again. And this is in one of her Eclectic Essence kits as well. And I'll put all the links to the kits in my description box below the video. This is some coffee dyed paper that I got from Melody. Thank you, Melody. And then another beautiful page by Joff. And that's Ode to Jane. This is from my Easter bonnet. And then my sister made this little cluster right here, and you can see the little tiny yo-yo. It's so cute. And then she embroidered all these little flowers right here. So that's just completely stuck on. You can't stick anything under it, but I thought that was just adorable. So I stuck that there. And this is Tailor-Made Journals, set 3 of her Grungy wallpaper. This is Medieval Mirage. And there's a doily and more Medieval Mirage. And there's the center, the center of the signature with Medieval Mirage. And doily again, and that's the other side of that same little card. Tailor-Made Journals, my Easter bonnet Digi, and then the Ode to Jane, and this is the Melody's beautiful coffee dye, or I think it's her husband that actually does it. It's awesome. And then Medieval Mirage, Ode to Jane there, doily. And then this little pocket I made out of the paper I got from In Love Art Shop. And this is actually Ceri the Crafter's, one of his tags that has the lace and everything. So all that back there was already done. I just added the lady and then one of the quotes from Joff and some lace little topper up there. And then this is part of a doily from, I think that one's Sarah, Roxy Creations by Sarah. And there's the Ode to Jane, and more of Allie the Cockney Crafters paper. And these are in the Ode to Jane kit. I just added, like the pearls and stuff. And then this pocket is also in the Ode to Jane. This is from my old Love Notes, that pink lace paper. And then here's this little pocket, and it has some of the journaling cards from the Ode to Jane. And then this tag is actually from her Sienna Sepia and Sage digital download, and then I just added one of her ladies, cut her out and put her there. And then the rose is in this Digi, and then this is also from the Sienna, Sepia, and Sage. And so that's a little pocket all with scraps from Medieval Mirage. So those are all just tucked in there, and then it is open at the back as well, so there's the behind tuck and then the little one right there. And this is avocado dyed paper and tailor-made journals. And this is a pocket from Book Page, and I believe we made this one together. So this has Gail Augustinelli's trims here and here, and then I found this on the Graphics Fairy. And then this label is Rachel at Roxy Creations. I just added a piece of lace and a piece of lace at the back. And there's a guest check, an altered guest check, and these are from Ephemera, those tobacco vouchers. And that rose, I don't remember where I found that. This is Gail Augustinelli, and that tucks behind. And then there's one of the postcards from the Ode to Jane digital, and it has the beautiful lace already on it. I just added one of the quotes and a few pieces of lace there, and it's got the pink painter's paper on the back. And there's the other side of the book page. Some journaling spot there. And my Easter bonnet, tailor-made journals. And then this is that little pocket we made. I got the die cut from In Love Art Shop. And so I left it open at the back so it could be a tuck. And these two cards are tucked in there. This is one of the name label things from the Ode to Jane digital download. I added a little bit of one of the doilies from In Love Art Shop and a butterfly. And then this one I just added the rosettes. And so in the little pocket there's this, and we made these together so you guys got to see these. Just fit down in there, and then you can kind of see them through the design on the little pocket. And then I did another one on the other side, kind of like that little folded book page I do. And this is from my Easter bonnet Digi. And there's Medieval Mirage back here, one of those doilies. This is fabric, and it's all been squished and ruffled, rumpled. This is one of the little nameplate things from Medieval Mirage, little gold fabric under there, and it's backed with coffee dyed paper. And then in this pocket is, this is a rose washi sticker from In Love Art Shop, my lace back there from Old Love Notes, and some Medieval Mirage and avocado dyed paper. And this paper that makes up the pockets is from In Love Art Shop. And then this is from the Ode to Jane. And this is from Allie the Cockney Crafter. And then here's another pocket from Medieval Mirage, and this is in the Ode to Jane Digi. I just cut the center out. It has a solid center when it prints, obviously, and I just cut it out and add a piece of lace there and a little piece of fabric and some pearls. And then the tag has some doily on the back, and this is one of Rachel at Roxy Creations doilies. There's all Medieval Mirage. This is actually one of her tags, and it looks like that, in the back. I added one of her ladies and a butterfly and one of her little nameplate things. So it just tucks in there, and that way you can see the lady through the lace. And Medieval Mirage, and here's the other side of the love letter. And I printed on the back of this with Allie the Cockney Crafter's coffee dyed paper as well, so that way it looks, nice on both sides. And avocado dyed paper, and there's, I believe we made this pocket together. And then this is another one of the postcards that's in the Ode to Jane Digi, and I added a quote, one of her quotes, and a piece of pink lace, and it's got coffee dyed paper on the back. And then in this pocket there's, if I can get a hold of it, a journaling card with coffee dyed paper on the back, and it's all been covered there. And there's a little rosette here, and then that's the other side of one of the book pages I put in there. And then That's Ode to Jane. It's beautiful paper, just really is beautiful. And this is Ode to Jane, and I just added lace down the side. This is Tailor Made Journals. That's my Easter bonnet, tea-dyed paper with a ruffle. Medieval Mirage, Eclectic Essence, or no, Feminine Finesse on that one. And Ode to Jane, and then I added a little fabric cluster up there. It's completely stitched down so that you can't tuck anything, but it just looks pretty up there. And then here's a tag, and this is another one of Ceri the Crafter's tags. They look like this when they're plain, and you may have seen these on Gail Augustinelli's channel as well, because she's done stuff. They're great because you can just add, you know, I just added the lady and a little piece of Medieval Mirage paper right there and a lace topper, and it makes a really pretty tag because it already looks so, you know, dimensional. This is from Ali the Cockney Crafter, and this is a piece of my old paper on the back here. And it goes right in the other pocket, and it's been signed and all collaged everywhere. And then that is the back. So that is my Ode to Jane design team project for Medieval Mirage for June. So I hope you guys like that. I don't know why I was struggling so much with the cover. It's like I had all the journal stuff all basically done, but I just could not figure out what to do with the cover, but I really like how it ended up coming out. And I really love this collage technique that I learned from Gail Augustinelli. It works really well, and it makes those file folders just so much more sturdy. So anyway, that's that, and that will be listed in my shop today. I also have a few other things I wanted to show you guys that are in my shop. And these 3 items that I'm going to show you have free shipping right now. So the journal doesn't have free shipping, but these other pieces do. I'm just trying to get out a piece of belly paper to put on here so you guys aren't blinded by all the lights that I have to make it so you can see in here. All right. So I have 3 ephemera packs in my shop right now, and like I said, these 3 packs are free shipping right now. There's one that has a lot of the Tim Holtz people, you know, there's a little flower there, and there's like 6 to 7 pieces per set. So that one's mostly the Tim Holtz, and if you go to my shop, I have pictures of all the pieces, so you'll be able to see them. This one's a sticker here. This is journaling card. There's a pocket and a large tag and the flower. And then this one is more of that Victorian style, all the yellows, and there's some pinks in this one. It's a lot of the ephemera that I made doing the color challenge, and I just wanted to go ahead and get those listed in my shop. So these ones are in plastic. This one's in a paper bag because the tags and things are tall. They could be belly bands or tags. This is all the sewing ephemera that I made, and like I said, if you go to my shop, you'll be able to see all the pieces. I have put them in here and stapled them, so I don't want to take them apart, but I just wanted you guys to know that those are in my shop if you're interested, and they're free shipping for this weekend. On Monday they'll go back to regular, you know, shipping. And then the other piece of business is on Monday we're going to do blue and white for the color challenge. So you can choose, you know, navy to light blue, whatever, just blue and white is what we're doing for the color challenge. Okay, so now that we've got all the business out of the way, we can do some crafting. And I've just brought along like some book page and things like that, and I think we'll do some kind of scrap busting, or I'm going to try to do scrap busting because you know how I do, I end up tearing a bunch more paper, but I have all different book pages and things here, so I think we'll do that, and maybe we'll do another one of these funny little magnet flip things, because that was kind of fun. So let's see, I want to do one of these because I haven't done one yet. Where is it? I mean, I showed it to you guys, but I haven't done anything with it. So this is just book page, and this is the center of the actual signature of the book, or this one page. You know, the whole thing came out together. It's 2 pages, but they're connected. And so I just took the whole size of the page, folded the bottom up to make pockets, and then I added another strip of the same, you know, type of book page here just to strengthen that, because as you can see it was, you know, splitting apart a little bit because it's old book, you know, so it's gonna split. And then I added some little tags in there, and then on the inside I thought we could put like copy dyed paper or whatever, just so it can be a writing space. So that's all those are. They're super simple, nothing complicated, and I'm sure somebody's done something like that before, but that's just kind of what I came up with. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some, this is tea dyed actually, so we'll go ahead and put some of this in here. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Look what I did to my ruler. I got, when I was doing the tearing for the cover of that journal, I got the matte medium all over it, so it was all sticky, so I scrubbed it with like a Brillo, you know, so now it's all frosty looking. I mean, it doesn't matter, it still works fine, but it's just, you know, the stuff we do to our things. It's probably fairly amazing it lasted as long as it did with the glue thing. So yeah, didn't have a whole lot happen around here yesterday, so we're just hanging out like we do. Ramping down from the birthday. So this will be a good writing spot, I think. I have to take a little bit more off of that. Yeah, it's a little bit long still. I'll probably just cut the little corners wherever they end up here, because that's always a trick to try to rip those, and then I rip it messed up, so we're just going to do that. This here. So we're having pretty nice weather, other than I guess it's going to get cold again this weekend. It's just been so weird, because it was almost, you know, in the 90s yesterday here again, and then this weekend it's supposed to be in the low 60s. So it's just been strange weather. Usually once it starts getting hot, it kind of just stays at least fairly close to, you know, it doesn't go up and down 30 degrees or more. I'm sure everybody's having crazy weather. It seems like places are either hot or cold. Not a whole lot of the in-between spring temperatures. Trying to catch up on some of my video watching. I haven't watched, I just don't really have time to watch videos. I try to keep up with people on my design team as much as I possibly can. But yeah, I got way behind on Rachel at Roxy Creations videos. Because, you know, she's doing them every day. I usually watch Gail right before I go to bed, but a lot of times I barely make it through her video and then I'm done for the day. So, but yeah, everybody's doing such cool things. I love Rachel's birthday challenge, all those amazing things that she got, you know, people have made and sent that are just so cool. So it's fun to see all of that. And then I do try to peek at what her sister's doing, since they're both doing the same 100-day challenge thing. It's kind of fun to see two people's take on all that. But yeah, I haven't had a whole lot of time for anything else. Well, my daughter and I got addicted to watching that Anne with an E. It's so good. I highly recommend that if you're tired of some of the garbage that's on television and you haven't seen it, it's a very, very good show. I just wish it wasn't over. We binge watched. We would watch every night. And yeah, so we finished it, but it's an excellent show, so highly recommend it if you have not seen it. Very clean, but you still have the suspense, and you know, it's just very well done. And the girl who plays Anne is just amazing. She does such a good job. And the people that adopted her and everything are just amazing. So, super cute. I think there's 3 seasons of it. And there were sad parts, but I mean, it's still definitely totally worth it. It's not so much that it ruins it or anything. I mean, it's kind of the way life is, so. So yeah, but we did finish it. Alright, what should we put on there? I'm loving this paper by Allie. This is all I have left because I keep using it for stuff. It's her faux fabrics. And this particular one is just great. Just seems to work wherever you put it. I kind of want to do something maybe a little more masculine or something. I kind of think maybe like a Tim Holtz people or something thing. That's what I'm thinking. I kind of want to do a whole journal like that because I haven't done one since, oh my gosh, like 2 years ago probably. I'm just going through my giant folder of randomness here. That, because boy is it random. I could put that on the back of one of the tags. I can't remember who that one's by. If you recognize it, put it down in the description box. I just can't remember. Oh, this was kind of like a little bit like straw paper. I got that from Cindy at Chopwood Creations. What else do I want to maybe put on there? Oh, this is from Denise at Wondubar Crafts. That's in her Spring Blooms Friendship, I believe. That's the hard part about scraps because, you know, you don't have all the other pages. You didn't just print it off, so it's kind of like, who's that one? What's that one? So it makes it a little bit tricky. That might be kind of cool. I don't know. I'm just grabbing stuff. I do like that though. That might go better with that one from Denise. Yellow. This one has like, so I think we'll go with more of this whole thing right here maybe. So I guess that's not very masculine, but oh well, it's fine. Alright. Use that to back tags. And I am going to go ahead and use this then, since I'm using all that. This would be cute, like right on that pocket there. pretty sure this is the Spring Blooms Friendship. Yeah, it is. I just had to think about it for a minute. It's definitely that one. And then I ripped it all weird, but that's okay. We can add other things to it. Which Denise has her shop back open, so go check out what she's got over there. She's got some really nice digis. She's had quite the messed up couple of years, I'll tell you. That would work. This is Tim Holtz, I'm sure you guys recognize that. Right about it, that line will work. And I think I just want one of these little, tear this right here. Don't rip that far over. If I should take the, yeah, maybe I'll take this one since I kind of messed up the other one. See if I can do it without making it messed up. So yeah, like I said, these book page things, I was just sitting watching TV, folding all different book pages, and I need to do more of them because that was a great way to do it, because then I have them and I can just, you know, decorate them up. It's really a nice thing to have hanging around. Maybe a butterfly. If I can find them. These ones are from Rachel, Roxy Creations. Maybe a good one. Because all you need to do those is like an old bunch of book pages and then a glue stick or something, and I think I actually used this because then I could do the really fine spots. Scissors and maybe a cutter if you want it, but I think I just had used scissors. So you don't need a ton of stuff to sit and do that. Works really well. Alright. Maybe some of this. So this is very similar to straw paper, so if you have straw paper, that would work great too. I'm just going to put that at the back there. And then I'll put a little bit of Allie's lace too. I'm going to tear this off. Yeah, I'm going to do it like that because there's already a little nick in that paper, so I'm just going to tear it right there because I don't need all of that. It doesn't have to go all the way down. Oh, you know what? It's probably not even gonna, because of this piece. How do I want to do that? Tear it just a little bit more. I'd like it to kind of go down into the pocket. And I can put a piece of lace over that other section. And if you wanted to, before you glued these up, you could put a little thumb notch so that they, you know, in the pocket there. But I didn't think of that when I was doing it, so I didn't. But that would be a good thing to do. That's a straight across. Oh. One side of this paper is like glossy and the other side is not. It's interesting. With the straw paper, it's just kind of, you know, matte on both sides. That's about the only difference between them. Color is a tiny bit different, but not really. Keep moving. Oh, now it's stuck, so I guess that's where it's going to go. We'll just trim it a little more. Probably be a better idea to decorate it before you glue the pockets closed, but it's not a big deal. Okay, and then I'm going to put a piece of Allie's lace, I think, right along on that other part. Let me see, maybe I should use one of the ones that's already torn a bit. I'm liking it so far. You guys hear the cat down there talking to my son. He's downstairs getting breakfast and she just was screaming at him. Okay, so on the back of these I'm going to put a piece of this, and this was Daisy D's, so that's old. I wish they were still around because they made some great vintagey looking papers. I loved this. It was like baby papers that I used in my kids' scrapbooks, but they were just great colors and they looked aged and very cool. Nope, ink it first. I was thinking next week's my daughter's graduation, but it's the week after. I was getting ahead of myself. So I should be around next week, you know, like normal. The week after that, though, I probably won't be quite as normal. Okay, so what do we want to put on this? This would work like that. I like mostly the flowers there, but that is kind of cool too. Let me tear off the top and the side. Okay. Oh, we're already at 41. Well, it's because I had all that stuff at the beginning, so we might only get this one done today. I can't decide if I want to cut it into a tag shape or just leave it in that shape and stitch around it. I don't know. Let's see, where are those pictures? These are just some of them, but these kids are cute. Those ladies are funny. Oh, that's cute. Boy with the dog's cute too. I think I like that one. That's just cute. I like the ladies too, but I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna kind of leave some of that framed edge on it. Actually, bless you. Now it's my daughter sneezing instead of my son. You took Theron's place, Aiden. Yeah, that's cute. I like that a lot. Happy smiling faces. That's what I like to see. I think I'm going to actually put a little art glitter glue on the back of this because it's a little heftier. Make sure it stays. Those are pretty thick pieces. Love that. Got stuff stuck to me. Little baby wipe. Yeah, that's adorable. Okay, what are we going to do the back? Let's see. I'll use another piece of this. That works pretty good. I don't know if this one's tall enough, but we could put something else at the top. This is tricky. How did you do that? Did you turn
There's
on
something seriously wrong with the sink. It only turns on the sprayer.
Oh, somebody pushed the button again. You can't push that button on that. Dad's got the new one down there. It just has to be installed. We bought this new faucet for our sink because the old one quit working. And somehow, I don't know, but we've only had it for about 2 months. And the sprayer just gets stuck on, like you cannot get it to turn off. It's just really great, especially since it's brand new. So my husband just ordered a new piece for it because of course I tossed the receipt because I thought we were all done. You know, I should learn my lesson one of these days, but anyway. So we don't have that, so we can't get a new part, you know, under warranty or anything. Anyways, so we ordered the new one and we have it, but my son just got all sprayed with the thing because he turned on the sink and didn't know that the nozzle was stuck down. So for the sprayer handle, whatever you call it, I don't know. Anyway, so we got a little mini shower. The stuff that goes wrong with, I mean, nothing lasts. It's all just trash as far as I can figure out. It's just so aggravating. Stuff used to last forever, literally. You'd be like, okay, can we just get a new one because we're just done with this one? Now it's like 2 months and you need a new one. It's nuts. I mean, our last faucet lasted 12 years. I mean, that's not great, but especially considering the whole time I was growing up at my dad's house, we never really replaced anything. I feel like that's all we do. And we didn't get, like, you know, bottom basement faucet. It was a nice one, but the sprayer on it is garbage. She's just gonna jabber your ear off there. She's gonna have all the cats out there going bonkers because they'll be looking for a cat in their house. That's what happens, huh, Jules? Talking to all the cats out there? Yeah. You got a lot to say, so. Much to say, that one. Oh, I just ripped it without even, whoa, how did I do that? Like perfect size. Miracle of miracles. This paper rips kind of weird, so I'm hoping I can get this edge. Probably should just use the scissors on it because now I ripped off the top part, but well. Okay, and then this tag we're going to put on the front. Sure that would kind of work. Goes this way though. Work with me. Doesn't want to work with me. Okay. That should be good. I'm going to need glue sticks again. It's never ending. Stock and glue sticks because we're using them all. Alright. I want something else on there. Problem is this paper's thick. Let's see if I got anything else that would work. I need like another piece of Tim Holtz or something. One of these. Can I lift that? Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Put it under, just along the edge there. I didn't think that one all the way through. Oh, it's all that cool ledger on the back, but I kind of want something. I think I want these polka dots. something weird always. Like that. Yes, this is the backwards way of doing it. I barely see it, but that's okay. Just didn't want that big of a white strip right there. Okay. Now, do we want the smiling ladies on that side? I think that might be a good thing. They're funny. I do like the kids. They're pretty cute. Sorry. Never decide. Oh my gosh, those two. I kind of want the same time period, sort of, as that other one, though. Huh. Not a lot from that. I think those kids are the best one. Where did they go? Or I think they'll go best with the other one. Cute. This is just wonky. Surprise. This one's a lot wider, I think. Oh, we're gonna be a little over probably. This is a little thinner than straw paper, I think. And I'm putting them up a little higher so that you can see them over the pocket. Otherwise you're just going to stick it in the pocket and not see them. Oh, this little thing's fun. I don't know what these are stamps for. Ah, just ripped it apart. But they're, my goodness. They're just fun. Okay, so there's that one and that one. Does this one need any? Not that, because it won't go. I need to put it back on that other one too, but just dumping everything now. So a box full of these envelopes with all those type things in it. These are Shabbydabbydoodah, if you don't know. She just reached 20,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Tina. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so there it is. It'll get stitched around and all that, but it's our fun little book. Alright, I hope you guys like that, and if you're interested in the journal or the little ephemera kits, they will be in my Etsy shop today, and the ephemera kits will have free shipping on them. So I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and we will chat again soon. Bye bye now.